Hey, welcome to my channel. Today we'll find out what you need to focus on for February. But before we do that, I just want to inform you that I have updated my new shop with 3 collections. You can check them out by browsing my products on the left hand side, browsing the designs or collections. No matter what product you click on, you can scroll down and see what other products contain the design you chose. I'll be uploading a lot more designs in the coming weeks. Now let's get back to the reading. Remember to choose the card that caught your attention first. The timestamps are down in the description below. Hey Group 1, so let's find out what you need to focus on this February. So you have begin writing now. Create, express, inspire. So some of you will have to maybe focus on studies. For example, if you're going to school now, maybe you have a lot of essays or homework or things you need to work on now that the holidays are over and you're getting back into the flow of things. Maybe some of you have been putting your work off and doing other things. So if this is you, if you're in school now, maybe it's time that you focus on your studies in order to get your grades up, or maybe you need to work on your master's or getting a diploma, finishing off school, whatever it is. Some of you may need to for some people, maybe you're denying that you have a skill for writing. Maybe you're scared and maybe you feel stuck sometimes of how to proceed with the writing that you have. If you're in that category, I would say just write. Don't overthink it, because at the end of the day, no one is seeing it. It's just you and your words on a paper or on a screen, wherever it is that you're writing. But this is something you need to do because you don't know of the potential you have, and you won't know it until you actually start writing. For others, this may be the universe trying to tell you that you need to start journaling. Maybe before going to bed, journal about how your day went, if something interesting happened, something new you learned. In the morning, you may have maybe intense or significant dreams that you should be writing down every detail before you forget it. So don't wait until the middle of the day or at night. Just as soon as you wake up, if there's a dream that just felt a lot more significant than those random everyday dreams, write them out. Because they will benefit you in the end. Maybe a day, week, month, year from now, when you return to that dream, maybe you'll figure out what the message was. But for Power 1, you guys need to start writing. Maybe some of you aren't aware of how writing can help you express yourself or de-stress you. So try it out. I mean, it doesn't hurt. You aren't going to waste your time, considering that this is a healthy way for you to get anything off your mind. And it will feel more of a relief than something that, you feel like you wasted your time on. So let's see what your tarot has to say. Okay. So the reason you guys need to focus on writing, for some of you, it may help you escape. It may help you escape some maybe deep trauma. Maybe some of you are burdened with something that either happened to you, something you went through. Maybe even you have so much work that has piled on and it's weighing you down. Whatever it is, writing out everything, even if no one's gonna see it, if you have been through something, it's not something you need to share if you don't want to and don't feel comfortable sharing, but at least put it on a page and maybe burn it after. Just, if you're going to burn it, try to be safe about it. Don't do it somewhere that can burn other things and create a mess. So writing could help you maybe sort out your thoughts and remove the weight that has been weighing you down for quite some time. I feel like some of you may have a book or something that you do want to have published that can be quite successful if you do actually work on it. I feel like there's a lot of doubts here that may be weighing you down, but it can be prosperous for you, very beneficial. Some of you may have something that others will want to read. Maybe it can change someone's life, or maybe it can be the next bestseller, or you never know. Because every author at some point was just an ordinary person. They weren't famous all the time. No one knew about them at some point, but they took a chance, they created their work, and suddenly everyone knows them. So you never know where fate will guide you if you actually take the leap, take a chance, and work on whatever it is you need to work on. For some of you, I feel like whatever it is you need to write out, it will connect you more on a deeper level with yourself and with something that's beyond all this. Like, it can be a deep and spiritual connection that you uncover because of your writing. It may not be on the first page, but maybe a few pages later, when you continue writing, maybe you'll go deeper into yourself, and in some ways it's gonna be like a sort of meditation for you. So whatever this is, it will benefit you in some way, whether it's going to pump up your grades, whether it's going to give you some type of promotion, whether it's going to relieve some stress or take the weight off that you've been burdened with, or help you connect with yourself deeper. Whatever it is, it's going to benefit you. So for this month, you guys figure out what it is you need to start writing, and write. Don't be afraid of it. Don't have doubts. There's no one looking over your shoulder wondering if you're doing something wrong or right or whatever. It's just you and that page. Just write whatever comes up. You can filter it out later. You can, after you finish it, you can reread it and edit if you have to edit something, but try to just sit and just write out everything that comes to you. Don't worry about the grammar or if things make sense or if you wrote the sentence the right way. Just let it come out. Okay, so you got confidence is your key to success. Exactly what I said. Don't worry if it's wrong or if it's right. Just be confident in you. You wouldn't have these feelings or these likes or desires or whatever it is for no reason. It comes from somewhere. So if you've been wanting to write something, don't think about it anymore, but just do it. Be confident about it. Own it. You'll only succeed if you're confident in yourself and believe in what you are doing. So that is all I have for pile 1 today. If you guys do want a personal reading, all the links will be down in the description below. And don't forget to check out my store. There's going to be a lot more things coming, like a lot more. So do give me a like if this reading resonated with you. Subscribe to my channel so that you can see all the new stuff. I will be uploading time-lapse videos for my art and all kinds of other stuff. And I will see you guys next time. Hey, pile 2. So let's find out what you need to focus on in February. Have courage, strength, fearlessness, warrior. So it could be said that this month may be a little hectic for you. Maybe there will be some struggle, but as long as you have courage, you will move past it. So if things do get a little rocky, or you find yourself worried or stressed out or angry or whatever it is, always keep in mind that you will move through it. So being stressed or complaining about it won't help you. It's only going to make your health worse. So take a step back, breathe, and remember that there is a reason for the struggle. It will make you stronger. It will help you see things differently. Maybe there are things that you can learn from it. Especially if you find yourself that you are going through constantly the same type of struggles. Maybe it's because you aren't learning a specific lesson that you should be learning. Maybe it's the universe trying to see if this time around you'll be a lot more at peace and at ease and just trying to understand the situation instead of acting on it straight away. So sometimes the universe does test us to see how much we have improved and grown, and it gives us back some certain struggles that we have faced before, to see if this time around we will act differently about it. So try to have courage this month, and let's see what the tarot says. Ooh. Okay, so you guys have 4 cards instead of 3. So it feels like for you guys, there will be a lot of things that will fall apart or have to be shaken up in your life, or maybe your work, or whatever aspect it is. Things will have to be destroyed in order to be rebuilt again. It feels like some of you will have to move on from something that you've been holding on to for so long, but that has been draining you, or it wasn't beneficial. There's just a lot of work on yourself that you have to do, or aspects of your life that you have to figure out, because something is dragging you down in life, and it sort of makes a chain reaction or snowball effect where that one thing ends up destroying other aspects of your life, maybe because of your bad mood, and you take it out on your job or other people or whatever it is. So you'll have to try to figure out what that thing is and either fix it, remove it, or move on from it. Because it's not worth your health or the other things that are working in your life to be destroyed just because of that one thing. But this isn't something that you find easy to move on from. This is something that maybe you'll have to grieve and mourn because you have to let it go. Maybe it's something that you've been so, not exactly passionate about, but you've been striving maybe to accomplish, but it just doesn't work at all. So either you have to change your strategy, or maybe that thing just isn't for you. Maybe that thing is linked to something that is for you, but what you have been working on isn't, if that makes sense. But I feel like this Queen of Pentacles is someone that has the wisdom not to have this tower affect her so much. So have the courage and the strength that this time around you don't react in a negative way where you complain and cry and feel aggression or anything like that. But have poise, have grace. Be humble enough not to allow your ego to feel like you're always in the right, that your way is the only way, but try to see a different perspective. Try to learn from others and other people's mistakes, and maybe try to even go online and search for new ideas and see that maybe you have been doing something wrong. Try to be more honest with yourself. But something that you need to have this courage in order to move on from whatever this is. Now let's see what else cards have to say. Yep, your commitment is being tested. This is why some of you are facing the same struggles over and over again. Because for some, you're being tested to see how much you've changed. While for others, the universe is testing you to see if what you have chosen for yourself is something that you actually want, or if you're easily going to just give up on it like you did so many other things. So it all depends on you and what kind of person you have been. But you are being tested at this time. So either are you going to stick with your choice and be strong about it, commit to it, no matter how hard this test is for you, so that on the other side you can come out stronger, know what you want, and build something great from this. Or for others, you're being tested to see if you have changed and will now act differently than you have been, because the way you have been acting didn't work out for you before and never has. So maybe now the universe is seeing, have you grown enough to now change your ways, move on from your past self and become someone new, someone better. Okay, so everyone is going to be different. So that is all I have for you, Group 2. Please remember that you can book a personal reading with me. All the links will be down below, and don't forget to check out my new shop. I will add so many more designs, so keep checking weekly and see what I have up, and I'll see you next time. Hey Pal 3, so let's see what you need to focus on for February. Okay, so you gotta re-energize your life. Clear, positive space, and harmony. So for you guys, I feel like there's a lot of chaos. And the interesting thing is, because spring is almost here within a month's time, this is a perfect time for spring cleaning. And yes, even though it isn't March yet, which is when most people do their spring cleaning, maybe March has something else planned for you, a new beginning, so maybe it's best to get a head start on the spring cleaning. Maybe there's a lot of you that has so much junk in your garage or your attic or your basements or just around your house, things you haven't even looked at for years, that maybe you just have in boxes or shoved at the very back of your closet or whatever it is. It is time to start clearing all that out. If you haven't used it, get rid of it. Donate it, sell it, whatever it is. But there is no point in holding on to things that basically burden you. Because at the end of the day, what's the point of having things that are just stored away, you never see it? It's the same thing as if not having it. So go through everything. Take it one room at a time. Maybe a room a day, so that you aren't overwhelmed with your entire house in one day. But just take it one step at a time. Go through one room. If you're doing your, let's say, bedroom first work on your closet. What is in there? Go through everything. And then whatever you do want, slowly put it back in the closet, organize everything nicely, and then look through other shelves, scraps of paper, whatever it is, and just organize everything. Simplify your life. Because what people don't understand is that when you're cleaning, it's not just a physical task, it's also a mental and emotional process that you're going through. You're basically also, in that moment, you're clearing out your mind, you're organizing everything. It's like, for those of you that have defragmented your computer, it's basically a defragmenting process for your mind. Because you're taking things out, it's as if you're taking out all this clutter from your mind, and then everything that is useful, you're organizing and boxing up and putting on shelves and on hangers and all this stuff, and then things you don't need, you're just throwing out. So it's like clearing out your cookies or whatever, but basically for your mind and your life. So February is calling you to clear out, to create a positive space for yourself, to create harmony in yourself and in your home. So let's see what the tarot has to say. Okay, so you guys got the same card, Eight of Cups, as the previous pile. I'm feeling here that this clearing out of old clutter and everything and re-energizing your life is going to be so beneficial for you. A lot of you have been so stuck in your own ways that it's created this tensity in your own home and your own body. It's as if you're not flexible anymore, but as if you're made of like metal, like your bones are like wire or something, and this energy feels very stuck in its own way. But even though letting go is going to be hard, especially if you're clearing out a memory box, or maybe it's your closet or something, there's always that sentimental piece of something or whatever, but you're going to have to make that leap and get rid of anything that it doesn't serve you. If there's, let's say, a collection of 50 things that has a memory of a certain decade for you or of a certain person, try to lower it to maybe 2 or 3 things only and get rid of the rest. Because you don't need that much stuff to remember just that one person or that one occasion or whatever. Just try to minimize as much as possible. This is going to also heal you. It's going to heal you. It's going to heal your relationships. It's going to free you in some way. And if you can't do this on your own, maybe you can also, I mean, I can't, maybe guys do like to clean in group. I don't know. I can't see guys doing this, but for girls primarily, maybe have like one of those girls' nights, and then, you know, have fun going through things and having your friends maybe help you, because sometimes you can't see things beyond that sentimental reason, but maybe a friend can maybe encourage you, you know, to just move on and leave the past where it is, and whatever it is. But just, you know, if you need to have someone there to help you out, get their help. You know, make it like a fun task, you know. Maybe have some music playing softly in the background, chat a little, talk about these items, and, you know, just maybe you'll see things from their point of view that you can't see in yourself, you know, from yours. So it can be beneficial if you do need the help and, you know, that support to let go of certain things. Because just remember that everything that comes, like, that leaves your life, whether it's a death, whether it's someone that abandoned you, or a breakup, even if it's mutual and you're on friendly terms, whatever leaves your life, even items that you throw out or whatever, you basically are creating a space for something new, fresh, and better to come along. So remember that as long as you're holding on to something, you are not letting something better to come in. And that is why also a lot of people, especially hoarders, find themselves living in such horrible conditions where it's like Groundhog Day, where every day is always the same day, there's nothing new happening, their work life is always the same, their home life is always the same. It's because they're hoarding this and there's no space anymore for anything else to come through. So Pile 3, February wants you to stop being set in your own ways, okay? Shake up that tense energy, put on some music if you have to, shake it up, and start spring cleaning, even though it's still winter. But I think that for you guys, spring and March in general may have opportunities for you. That's why you guys need to start clearing things out in February. Okay, so let's see what your last card says. Okay, so you guys have be bold and make the first move. Okay, so take the chance, leap forward. Don't overthink it. Just, you know, take it one step at a time. Because this will be so beneficial for you. It'll be so much lighter when you have less things to clean. And think about if you're going to move, or maybe you have renovations or whatever. Think about the fact that you're going to have to pack up all this junk. Okay, imagine how much time you're going to waste packing all that stuff up. How much times you may have to go back and forth to get all that stuff, to move it, or to unload it, and then put it back again in your maybe new house, in what used to be in the attic or the basement in your old house is now again going to be in your new house. So basically you're just, you're wasting time, you're wasting space. Maybe a basement that could be another apartment or room or something, or maybe like a hangout place, is just a storage place. You know what I mean? So February is calling you guys to start clearing out crap. Okay? Whether it's people, whether it's items, whether it's friends that are toxic, whatever it is, it's time to start clearing all that up. So that is all I have for you guys today. Remember that you can book a personal reading with me. The links will be down in the description below. And also don't forget to check out my new shop and the collections I have. I will be uploading so many more designs. I already have all them ready. I just need to create the templates and stuff I need to upload on each product individually. So check back every week. And don't forget to like if this resonated with you, and subscribe so that you can see future readings and art and everything I have planned for this channel. Okay, so thank you, and I will see you guys next time.